Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily. I'm an alphalete athlete. Today we are doing a try on haul for alphalete. They are dropping their third drop of 2025 and they are releasing a completely new design within the Amplify material called Pump. I've been hearing about Pump for a while. This has been in design for some time, and the way like some of the athletes have talked about it that have tried on the prototypes and been a part of designing it, I was just so worried that the hype was just not going to be there because they were just so head over heels excited about this new design. And you know how like when you go to a movie and like everyone's been hyping it up and then you get to the movie and you watch it and you're just kind of like it was mid. This is not that. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm just here to tell you the hype is real. If you have never watched one of my try-on hauls before, I will put all my sizing below in the description, as well as my measurements, like my bust, my waist, my hips. And so that way you guys can have a reference. If you've watched my try-on hauls before, because I do bodybuilding, some of my hauls I'm at a very lean physique, and then currently I'm in an off season. So I kind of float between sizes. And so I can also give a reference of when I'm a little bit leaner, what I would pick in terms of sizing versus what I would pick for myself right now. So I'll probably do a little bit of both of those things. Please, like if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll get back to all of you guys. This drop launches on Saturday, June 28th at 12 p.m. CST. And if you do choose to shop, I have a code that can save you money. It is code Nelson. Use it at checkout. Tag me in your purchases so I can thank you. And all right, let's get into the haul. Okay, the first item we're gonna go through is the Lena bra. So I'm wearing this in neon coral. The Lena bra is in that tenacity material. It's that really buttery, soft, stretchy material. It almost feels like a second skin. I've got this bra in a small and in a medium. Right now I'm wearing a medium, and honestly, I feel like the medium fits me a little bit better right now. I am a C in my bust and a 32 in the band. I can get away with a small, and I'll try on one of the smalls here shortly and I'll show you the difference. Like I probably wouldn't do sprints in this bra. I would probably do like my steady state cardio in it, or just lifting in it is fine. Like I don't fall out of this bra at all. I don't spill or anything like that, but I probably wouldn't be going and doing any kind of like intense cardio or types of training in it. If I sized down in it, maybe, because it would be a lot more compressive, but I feel like for it to fit comfortably, my size with the Lena bra is a medium. In the small, it's much more compressive. It definitely gives me like more cleavage, which I don't mind that. It's just the back for me. I don't like when it cuts into my back and then gives like the impression like there's rolls, because the bra is a little bit too compressive and tight. This is the color silver. Online, to me, the picture looks almost like a little bit green. Like I don't know if that's just my eyes, but this is like a gray color. Okay, next we're gonna talk about the tenacity dip back shorts. They released a dip back legging in one of their previous launches, and so this is the shorts version. With the dip back shorts, there is a hidden butt scrunch that is designed to really help flatter your glutes. It's hidden because it's sewn inside, and it doesn't have that like external gathering look for your glutes. It's also more of a compressive fit as well. Is out of your tenacity material, really buttery, soft feel to it, and with the dip back in the waistband over your glutes, and it is mid-rise. They're a 5-inch seam, and they recommend sizing up. I went true to size. I just did a size small in these, and they fit me fine. I also got these in the color silver as well as black. but they also launched, there are a few other colors that this is being released in, and I'll put them here on the screen. The last item I am going to be trying on for you guys in the tenacity material is their Lena bodysuit. If you tried the bodysuit that was released last year, it was a high neck cut and it still had a cutout back. So that bodysuit was very compressive. It also was like a straight jacket trying to get in and out of it. It was like you felt like you needed to dislocate your shoulder to get to get out of that thing. But this bodysuit is very different. It is really stretchy. It has a open back design, and then it has the same adjustable straps like the Lena bra, which is a big, like obviously they call it the Lena bodysuit. They do recommend sizing up if you are tall. The inseam is 5.5, but honestly, it feels shorter than that. If I wear this around, I feel myself constantly pulling the shorts down because they do roll up. There's like no compression either in the stomach. So I think like if you're a petite girl, I would size down if I was being honest. If you are taller, then you could size up just to make sure that you have the right amount of length. I did a size small. I feel like it fits me fine. I'm not working out in this thing. This is like I'm running errands. I'm hanging around at my house. I'm going to get coffee. Like I'm not working out in this. It is low impact. It says medium impact. It's not. This is low impact. If I was in my prep, I would definitely be sizing down. I would be wearing this in an extra small. Okay, next we're gonna go through the Sandy bra. Honestly, this is one of my favorite bras that they've launched in the Amplify material. Sometimes the bras that they've launched, like the straps are super thick, or I don't know, I just haven't really loved like the cut or anything like that, but this bra is so flattering. I got it in a couple different colors, so I'll show you the ones that I got, but I'm gonna put the colors on the screen of all of them that are launching in this style. They are saying that the bra you should size up in. I got this bra in a medium, just knowing how I'm sized right now. Same with like this. Honestly, I felt the same way I did about like with the Lena bra. Like I probably could have gone into a small. Like it's stretchy. Like I don't know. I feel like I could have got a small and it would have been fine. They are recommending that you do size up for this and that it is a tighter fit. They're also saying that it's designed for low impact. I don't know. I could sprint in this. Yeah, I mean, I think you can wear this like in something that's more active. This, like they're saying they say this is designed for low impact activity. I feel like the Lena bra is more low impact than this one is, but whatever, that's just me. If you're smaller chested, you can 1000% use this in something that is higher impact. But you know what, to each their own, but that's just me. That's what I feel like, you know, bigger chested, and I'm natural, like I don't have implants. So I feel like when you don't have implants, even more so, you kind of have to be wary of like if a bra is low impact or not, because the girls are just, you know, they kind of have a mind of their own sometimes, you know what I mean? They do have adjustable straps. It's a straight across cut in the back. Also can unhook, and so you can make them crisscrossed if you want them to be. I won't be doing that. I don't think that'll be flattering on my back. I like the straight down look, but you have the option if you want it. All right, next we're gonna talk pump shorts. The first color I'm gonna review is the white. This is the first time alphalete has launched any kind of like Amplify or legging style that is white. I'm like almost 1000% positive. I'm gonna show you like how sheer they actually are. So that way you can decide if you would like lift in them or what you would do in them. I feel like personally, I don't think I would wear these to the gym. I would, maybe with like a oversized t-shirt, I would wear it. Maybe if I'm like going for like a walk with my dog, I may wear them. First of all, I would most likely get them dirty. Second of all, I mean, God forbid, you see too much. You know what I mean? Okay, so I have like this sticker. It's obviously really dark. So I'm gonna show you both sides of it because I have on like nude underwear, and from what I can tell, I don't feel like you can see it. Like maybe you can see the lines. I don't know, you guys tell me. I might be able to see it later in editing. Anyways, okay, here, let me show you. They're pretty sheer. So make sure you're wearing nude underwear, basically. And then I'll show you this back. So like if you were to wear white underwear, you're gonna see it even more. So like the underwear that I have on is like, it's technically nude. It's almost like this off-white nude color. And so that works well under this white. And then I'm obviously a little bit more tan. And so if you're maybe more fair-skinned, you may not have that much of an issue. Also, one other thing about this white color, at least the pair that I got, they're way more stretchy and less compressive than the other colors. That tends to happen, I guess, in the dyeing process. And so it might be, like a lot of times that happens with like the lighter colors, they end up being a little bit more stretchy. And I think it has to do with, they've said before, the dyeing process. Personally, the white doesn't feel like pump versus, I'll show you the other ones, they do. So basically, how pump is designed is essentially supposed to like scoops under your glutes, and then it's a little bit more compressive at your thigh. And so it's basically kind of like squeezing your glutes up and out and giving it like a really pretty shape. This is acai. I love this color. This color, and I'll show you the ultraviolet, are like my favorite. I just feel like they look so, I love how they look with the tan. I feel like you can pair it really well, like the ultraviolet and the neon coral colors together. I'm gonna put that on for you guys because I love how those two look together. Okay, I just put these on. These are much more compressive around my thighs and my glutes than I feel like the white ones are. So, which honestly I think is a good thing. Like I don't know if I would want that much compression in the white because they are sheer. But anyway, the pump shorts honestly kind of remind me of like a combination between of Contour and Revival. So like if you guys tried the new Revival leggings that they brought back, there's a lot of compression around the thighs and around the glutes. It is very like outwardly dramatic in the design. Like it has a lot of like waffling and like lined designs on the actual fabric, whereas with pump, it's supposed to feel like invisible, like you're not really supposed to see too much of the contour. So I prefer these over Revival. I think I also prefer the pump leggings over Amplify leggings. Yeah, I had to sit down for that. I prefer the pump leggings over OG Amplify leggings. I prefer them over Revival, and I prefer them over Contour leggings. The shorts though, Amplify Contour will still always be #1 for me, and this is why. When it comes to shorts for me, I like when the seam goes up my glute. I like it. I feel like it enhances my glutes better. Sue me, whatever. If with the Amplify Contour, they are known for like being sticky, and they basically, you can like set them between your glutes and it'll stay there. Whereas with these, the seam for me still like, the seam still sits like on top and between my glutes, but it doesn't go like in. We're not splitting anything basically, which because these are giving you a good shape with your glutes, like you don't really need it, but I prefer my Contour Amplify shorts still over pump for that reason. But other than that, like the color, the fit, like everything is so nice. Yeah, you guys, this one is my favorite. Ultraviolet it's so pretty. It's seriously so pretty. And then like, look, this with like how those together, how freaking cute. Okay, sorry, anyways. So some of the other athletes have much bigger glutes than me. So keep that in mind. They have, especially in the leggings, sized up because there's this contour under your glute. If it's too small, this contour that's supposed to be under your glute that helps like give it the pump will sit on top of your glute. So if you are a big booty girl, bless you, you might want to size up for that reason. It's still compressive, you still get your shape and everything, but to get the full enhanced look that you're trying to get without the contour sitting on your actual glute and making sure it's under your glute, you might want to size up. I'm true to size with these. I'm a small. If I was in prep, I would 1000% be in an extra small, like no doubt about it. This is how the smalls are fitting on me. Cute, right? I think ultraviolet is like my fave, my absolute favorite. But I'll put the other colors on the screen that this product is launching in, and it's gonna be the same for the leggings. Okay, the last thing that we're going to review is the pump leggings. And I never thought that alphalete would release something that I would love more than just like the OG amplifies. And if you've been around for years with alphalete, the OG amplifies will always be goated. Those were amazing. Something about the material, the fit, everything was just Mocha. If any of you guys remember Mocha, I miss my Mochas. I got holes in them when I went sledding one year. Anyways, the pump, you guys. Okay, something to keep in mind when you're putting these on. Honestly, when you're putting on any amplify, you always want to pull like each leg up like this, like little by little with the fabric. Because a lot of times what can happen is if you pull like just from the waistband up, you can either snag it with your, like I have nails, I either snag it and put holes in them, or the back butt scrunch, like if you pull too hard, I've had those like rip before, so just keep that in mind. Guys, if you have a big booty and then you wear these, just get ready for like BBL allegations. Like I'm being for real. I'm not gonna get allegations. I have a moderate booty, but if you have a big booty, just be ready. Okay, so from the front, right? They just look like normal leggings, like whatever. And then it's like, bam! I wonder if I should have tried these on with a different color. You might not be able to see as well, huh? I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the detail. But basically, like you can see the compression. I just watched it back. I feel like you can see the details of it, but I'm gonna try it on with the blue. I'm gonna try it on in the color Sahara. And you might be able to see a little bit more detail of like the contour a bit. They're supposed to be designed so that it's not dramatic, which that's why I like it. The fact that these are really subtle is like very much my vibe. So I'm gonna try them on in the color Sahara. If I can show you a little bit, I just want the camera to pick up the details a little bit more for you, just so you know what you're getting yourself into. Personally, I'm glad that you can't pick up the detail, but for somebody that's shopping, like I would wanna make sure that I showed that. Okay. You guys, changing in and out of all these pump leggings is kind of a workout. Okay, let me show you. So this is the color Sahara. I was hoping that the color would be just a little bit darker because I do feel like they're a little bit too nude for me. I feel like if I were to like walk down the street wearing these, people would think I was naked, but whatever. Anyways, we're here to show you the pump. So you can see a little bit more in the lighter color. So there's compression around this top part of your thigh, which is pushing my glutes out. Like how crazy is this? And so it just gives you that like bubbly look. And I personally like a more compressive fit around my thighs anyways. So I'm excited. So you could really tell, like, okay, say my glutes were a lot bigger and I didn't size up. What's happening, let me show you, is that with some of the girls, because their glutes come down so much, this here ends up being like up here. Like I can't even do it because my glutes aren't big enough. but that is where it's supposed to sit under your glute and then help it pop out. So if you have bigger glutes and they're all the way down here, like this line is gonna sit across your glute. And so that's why the girls are saying to size up. I did a size small. I'm happy with the size. It hits my waist where I want it to. It's compressive where we want it to be. I'm a fan. I might watch this back and actually like this color more. I don't know. It might just be like a yoga outfit. Sometimes I don't like wearing I don't want to wear something to the gym that makes me feel like I look nude. I don't know, maybe somebody will get it. So those are all the items that I got from this launch. There are a number of other things launching, which I'll kind of talk through, where they're launching another set of colors in the push tank. I love the push tank. I have it in black and I have it in another like blue color. I think it's like royal blue. I love that tank top. I wear it all the time. They're launching it in a number of different colors, so I'm gonna put the colors on the screen. This was nice because they have a built-in bra. The straps are adjustable, so you don't have to wear a bra with it. It's like a low impact style tank top, but like more and more, I hate wearing bras. So if it's built in, that's kind of nice because then I don't have to like double layer up and everything. They also are launching the shape jacket. This is like definitely supposed to be like an hourglass figure fitting style jacket. For me, I live in Florida. It's way too hot. Like I couldn't bring myself to order more jackets. And it's kind of nice because like where it hits you on your waist is really flattering for like your glutes and everything. So it's a tight fit. It stops at like your high hip, so like the bottom of your waist. They do say to size up if you have a larger chest or you have like broad shoulders, but other than that, it would be true to size. For myself, I probably was gonna order a medium if I was gonna do it, just because I do have a bigger chest. And if I wanted to like zip it up over a bra, what it would do was like give me like crazy cleavage, and I'm not trying to choke on these babies, you know what I'm saying? We talked through the dip back shorts. They're also launching all these colors in the dip back leggings. So if you got the legging in the last launch or you didn't last launch and you want to get them this launch, these are the colors that are releasing in it. I ordered one pair of them. I never wear them. And it all is because of that long inseam. Like it just makes my glutes look flat and long. Like they don't do it for me how I know they could do it for people with a different figure. If you have bigger glutes or you're more petite and so you can size down and so that you can like get a smaller size and that would shorten it a little bit too, then they're probably for you. I mean, it's in the tenacity material. It's so soft. Just for my physique, I wasn't a fan. Also launching varsity baby tees, so I'll put all the colors on the screen for these as well. These are so cute. I've seen some of the other athletes wearing them and everything, and I was kind of like, why didn't I get one? There was something about like how big the logo was on it that I was just like, I'm not really feeling like the graphic. Now that I've seen everybody wearing it, I'm probably gonna order some because they're really cute. I think that's it. Okay, so that is everything, you guys. I haven't done a YouTube try on haul in a really long time, so I'm happy to be back. This has been a really cool launch too because they're bringing like the logo in, like they're using the new logo on the items, which is like much more subtle, and have some like beautiful, beautiful colors. They did a nice combination with this launch too, where it's like they have highlights and they also did neutrals, which I think was so smart, just because sometimes when you go into summer launches, all the brands are just constantly launching just like all this color and you're like, okay, what's a girl gotta do to get a brown? You know what I'm saying? So launch details again, launch details one more time. These products are launching this coming Saturday, June 28th at 12 p.m. CST. If you do choose to shop, please use code Nelson. You get a discount yourself, but it also directly supports me as well. I used to watch these types of reviews all the time, and to be in a position now that like I get to review them for you is just so, so surreal. I'm so beyond thankful that I'm in this position. I get to share my thoughts and feelings about this brand with you guys. I was a ride or die alphalete shopper for years, and then After winning summer shredding and then becoming an athlete and them keeping me on, I just feel like so part of this brand. They have a piece of my heart. They've really freaking crushed it with this launch, I'm gonna tell you that. So I hope you get your hands on all the items that you want. If you do have questions, please drop them in the comments below, DM me on Instagram. Happy shopping. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!